I'm Eddie Brophy.
I'm Jason Smith.
So we returned to Trump Plaza for WrestleMania V. This was the big main event between Savage and Hulk Hogan, with one of the worst slogans, or how would you put? Would you like to recite for me how you referred to it?
The Mega Powers Explode.
And they did. Now, for the statistics and the numbers and his thoughts, I give you Jason Smith.
Sure. April 2nd, 1989. Trump Plaza for the second time, Atlanta, New Jersey. Atlantic City, excuse me.
Atlanta, New Jersey. That's a place now. We just invented it.
Attendance was 18,946.
The name of the show is now Marks on Geography. We're not very good at it. Now, for you, were there any personal highlights, aside from obvious Hogan and Savage, who had great in-ring chemistry?
Highlights. I think the Rude and Ultimate Warrior match for the Intercontinental title match is one of them. The best Rude match that's probably to date, in my opinion.
I think with those two guys too, is you have the comic book character, the pageantry in wrestling still. And of course, anything with Warrior related, I'm all over, with the exception of him and Triple H at WrestleMania 12, which, when we get there, you'll know why. But again, it was, not the most stunning WrestleMania lineup, but you definitely had your big main event. You definitely had your younger guys that were coming up the ranks.
Yep.
Now, if you were to book this differently, is there anything you would have changed? Or
Absolutely. I look at the fact that you have both the Rockers and the Hart Foundations on this roster. I would have put them together. And it doesn't have to be it can be for the tag titles. It doesn't have to be. They're good enough to get past it.
Now, I could be wrong. I'm not quite the wrestling encyclopedia that you are, but when I read the Bret Hart autobiography, he had mentioned that they had wrestled them, not obviously at WrestleMania, but they couldn't air the match because the ropes broke down.
That was on a Saturday night main event. The Rockers actually won the titles, but ended up losing them because the match stunk and Vince threw it out, and it never happened in WWE. Universe.
So I kind of agree. I think that this would have been a great introduction for them to kind of clash. And again, stuff like that. Those are two tag teams that it wouldn't be busy in the ring because you have four guys that tremendous athletes. Maybe not so much Jim the Anvil Neidhart, but he's a great character, though. He was a phenomenal character. He was the muscle, and Bret, again, was the excellence of
education.
He's a scholar. He's the excellence of education. That's our next T-shirt, by the way. But no, I agree. I think there's definitely, in terms of the card, it was what it was, and I think that's when you're going to notice with certain WrestleManias, the emphasis being on your bigger marquee names, obviously Macho Man and then Hulk Hogan. So, but were you in attendance? Did you see this match live in living color? Was it a personal favorite for you? Are there any things you would have done differently in terms of booking the matches? And are there matches that we're overlooking? Again, there are going to be WrestleManias that I'm kind of like, nah, it was a one-match, event. Yeah. Or are you going to say, you guys are morons? It had these great matches. At MO Commentary or at 978-276-9418, that's the voicemail box. Anytime we do this is Marks on Mania, but it's not just two marks. Whatever you want to mark out about for any of these, call them webisodes, I guess, on YouTube at Marks on Commentary. Even if you want to shoot your own, concise, quick video, we can put it on the Marks on Commentary YouTube page. But in the meantime, I'm Eddie Brophy.
I'm Jason Smith.
And we'll continue Marks on Mania with WrestleMania 6.